James. I would love for you guys and girls to become active citizens. Y'all already know how to do that. Shout out to everybody because this is a worldwide movement. I hope everybody's having a good day. This is an impromptu live stream. I was going to do this pre-recorded. As you guys can see, I don't even have everything set up to do a live stream. I don't even think I'm going to do it that long. Usually, I wait for the 5-minute mark. I'm going to just get right into it. I just thought I'd do this live. I just wanted to say this. I wanted to shout out GunTube, all the content creators. Also, I wanted to shout out all the people that support us. I just want to get the message out of how important you guys and girls support are to us. Especially here, we're a worldwide movement. We appreciate everybody around the world that supports GunTube. If you're a GunTuber, you may not know, outside of America, there are people from other countries that view our material. When we ask you guys and girls for support, the two easiest things it is for you to do, and it don't cost you anything, is to hit the subscribe button and view the material. For the like button, I know a lot of times people might have, let's just say a video get 200,000 views and 10,000 likes. Hit the likes button. For those of us who don't have the machine backing us, hitting the likes button doesn't mean you always agree with everything. I go on channels in other genres that I think, I'll give you an example. Cynthia G. All her channel has been about is just her disdain for black males. I've been on there before. I've been on other channels and checked them out. I give them a like just to help boost the algorithm. Even though I may not agree with their content or I may not agree with their ideology. Same thing here on GunTube. It don't cost anything to subscribe to our channels or to like the videos to help us get out in the algorithm. Whether it's this channel, which we would love for you guys and girls to really be active here, or whether it's another channel that's your favorite channel or channels, make sure you go by, when you click on their videos, give them a like. That helps us. You guys and girls know some of the biggest people in this space have been demonetized before. They've had their channels shut down. You guys and girls know GunTube is one of the genres on YouTube that is, we under constant shadow banning. I mean, you can go down the line. You can just name it. For those of us who do this that already have merchandise, maybe next year, if all goes well, I'll have some myself. We definitely appreciate y'all supporting us. This is how we grow these channels. This is how we buy ammunition. This is how we buy firearms. This is how we take our time out to give you guys and girls the best content that we can. This is how we hope that through this, we're helping people get legally armed to defend themselves. You guys and girls have seen the last couple videos I've done about the government shutdown and the importance of having your firearms for times like this where you can go out and you can feed yourself. We are in a real shit hit the fan situation for a lot of people right now. That's saying they don't know what they're gonna do. Like I said, here in GunTube, you got a lot of different perspectives about a lot of different things. Me, myself, I really appreciate everybody that takes their time out to come and view the material. That gives me a like. I definitely enjoy y'all comments. I understand I'm not going to always say things you guys and girls agree with, and I can understand that. at the end of the day, it takes time to put together content. Me, I do it raw and uncut. You guys and girls know I don't edit. Part of the reason I don't edit is with my mistakes, for people who's going to be bigger than me, that's going to have real huge platforms. You can look at what mistakes I make so you don't have to make them. So I'm okay with that. I love my raw and uncut. That's one of the niches to this channel. All right, we got Dr. T in the house. That's one of the niches to this channel, that everything is raw and uncut. You guys and girls know I've never been afraid to show a jam, a malfunction, anything on my channel. That's just what it is. But for content creators, for those of us guys and girls who are out here putting in this work, make sure y'all support us. This is the only way we can really get out there. The more and more you guys and girls see us viewing, see us and you view, the more and more YouTube may decide to recommend our channels. A lot of us don't get recommended. Just things like that, Just support your favorite gun tuber or tubers. I can say as a content creator myself, somebody that's in this space, the reason I started doing it on YouTube is I was surrounded by a bunch of people who didn't feel about the Second Amendment like I feel. A lot of times, like a lot of content creators and a lot of y'all that enjoy what we do here, a lot of us was made to feel like we was crazy or insane or something like that. And then finally coming to GunTube after some encouragement, it has really been a good thing that I can get up here and have videos, do lives, whatever we do here that's 2A pertaining, and to get positive feedback and constant feedback. And that's the type of things that I love. That makes me feel better, since I'm not surrounded in my immediate circle by people who love firearms as much as I do. That's why I do this. This YouTube thing, once you get to so many people that sub to your channel, it does become a business. That's why we ask you guys and girls, if you sub, to view the material. Other channels have touched on it. I'll touch on it also. With this AdSense, we don't make a lot. For those of y'all who curious, YouTube basically, we don't even get pennies on the dollar for a lot of this work that we put in. It gives us the opportunity to reach out to other people in the industry. Also, I'm very, very proud that I'm seeing more and more gun tubers create our own products. Flashlights. Shout out to Black Rambo for his bullet beater, his knives. Everybody else, it's not just clothing. A lot of people are getting into actual products that's 2A friendly or 2A relevant. And we appreciate that. We want you guys and girls to go out there and support us so that we can continue to give you the best content that we can, whether it be just shooting firearms and recommending firearms, whether it be the people that talk about the legal aspects, or whether it's channels like this, the nutritional channel, where sometimes we have fun, we laugh and giggle in the live streams and the videos, and sometimes we talk about things that may be uncomfortable, but they need to be discussed so that if you ever run into that problem, you know how to deal with it. So with that being said, go to your favorite gun tuber or gun tubers after you see this. Give them a like. Go in the comment section and tell them Unc sent you. Unc said, just give you a thumbs up and show your appreciation for their hard work, because it's work doing this. Even for the guys and girls who have managed to make this basically their full-time employment, it's work putting this content out. If I had to sit up and edit, I couldn't imagine that. My life is just too hectic to be being able to edit. But for the work that we put in. Also, I want to send a special shout out to the hunting and fishing channels that we have here on YouTube. You guys and girls are almost across in between what we do here in GunTube, because a lot of the things we talk about in GunTube, you guys and girls do videos too. So definitely, I watch a lot of y'all on the television while I'm out. All right, we got Well Dressed Tactical in the house. But I was saying, the 2A cross is over, and look at right now. As I told you guys in another video, when the pandemic hit, I went out in the woods. I wasn't worried about us going hungry, besides us already having food in the house. I went out in the woods. Right now, if you're able-bodied and you're going to be affected by this upcoming no food stamps for the next month or what have you, it's your fishing pole. You go out there and fish. Get your fishing license. I think a fishing license, 10, 20, 30 bucks. Go on out there and get you some fish, especially if you live in my home state of Louisiana. If you live in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, you're surrounded by water. Nothing but water out there to catch fish. So, also, while it's on my mind, because we got 2 Jamaicans in here. Yeah, man. Yeah, woman. We are keeping our eye out on the hurricane that's going to be, that's about to hit Jamaica or is hitting Jamaica. I hope everybody is okay. You guys and girls know I grew up in New Orleans, so I know about devastating hurricanes, definitely. So, because this is a worldwide movement, I'm not naive enough to believe that we haven't been seen in Jamaica before, but to everybody, hunker down. I hope you guys and girls make it out of there safe. So we definitely watching for y'all. We definitely keeping our eye on not only Jamaica, but everybody out in the Caribbean that has already been affected by this particular hurricane. I can tell you guys and girls, I know what it's like for the infrastructure to be destroyed. So definitely that. But to everybody, find you a GunTube or GunTubers. Go by, make sure you give them a like. And if the best way you can support is by giving a like, subscribing, and viewing. That don't cost you anything. For those of us who have products, as I said, whether that be clothing, apparel, or actual products, if you want to support our channels and what have you, go ahead on and support us like that, because that helps us. And it just helps get this message out, because eventually, I'm calling it now, might be a couple years down the line, some of these GunTubers out here, I can see us having our own firearm companies get started, or eventually, I know with the Honest Outlaw and some of the other guys and girls out here, they have like they do with certain gun manufacturers. I can see as this grows, eventually we're gonna start having those opportunities too. So, and definitely shout out to all the 2A, the firearm companies, the ammo companies, the accessory companies, and apparel companies that business with those of us in GunTube. We definitely appreciate y'all for that. Shout out to Well Dressed Tactical for gifting me this Defend What You Like. And shout out to a regular gun guy for giving me my brother. At first, I didn't know that this was yours, but definitely y'all know how I feel about that guy. So if you're not on a regular gun guy's channel, I don't know what's going on with you. To Dr. T, who showed up in the comment section, to Well Dressed Tactical, my brother, I'm glad to see you back here working. To everybody out there, be safe, make sure you support, and let's grow this thing 10 times bigger than what it is. For those guys and girls don't know, music and hate speech is like the biggest 2 genres on YouTube. For people who get up here and say some of the most hateful things, they got unlimited backing. For those of us who that's in the Second Amendment community that want to keep people protected, keep people safe, let's get together and let's grow this 10 times as much also. So with that being said, hit me in the comment section. And until next time, stay safe, stay armed, stay on high alert, and we out.